Hey, what is up guys, Joseph here, and we are finally halfway there. This is numbers 50 through 41 of my top 100 movies of all time.
Number 50
is Shutter Island. Now, if you've been following my channel since the beginning, you know how much I love Shutter Island. I believe it to be one of Leonardo DiCaprio's and Martin Scorsese's most underrated movie. Great performances by all around the board: DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, Max von Sydow, and Jackie Earle Haley. This is one of those movies where thankfully I wasn't spoiled before watching it, because there's something that happens that I didn't see coming. Great movie. Definitely check it out.
Number 49
is Rocky. The underdog story. Sylvester Stallone plays a boxer, and he eventually gets the chance of a lifetime to go for the championship. Great performances by Talia Shire, who plays Adrian. Burt Young is Paulie. Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, and Burgess Meredith as Mickey. Good movie. Definitely check it out. A great underdog story.
Number 48
is Alien. Now, this is another one of those movies where I didn't really care for it I liked it the first time, but I was expecting a little more, and the more I watch it, I begin to come around to Alien. It's mainly tension. Sigourney Weaver plays Ellen Ripley, who is part of a crew, and they come in contact with an alien. The alien comes aboard their ship, and Sigourney Weaver and the rest of her crew have to take out the alien. Definitely check out Alien, or at least give it a try. Go in knowing that it's a little bit of a slow burn at first, but once it picks up, it doesn't let go.
Number 47
is A Clockwork Orange. Malcolm McDowell plays Alex DeLarge, a delinquent who is obsessed with ultraviolence and rape, and eventually his life of ultraviolence and rape catches up to him.
Number 46
is Blade Runner. This movie, it's not as great of a movie as I was expecting, but I still love Blade Runner. Expectations were probably too high. Great performances by Harrison Ford, Daryl Hannah, the actor who played, I'll look it up while I'm talking, but the actor who played Roy Batty, the villain, he was great. But if you haven't seen Blade Runner, definitely give it a try. I don't honestly know if, Rutger Hauer, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right though, but definitely check out Blade Runner if you haven't already.
Number 45
is something that I honestly didn't want to watch it for many years, mainly because of the name. Like so many other guys, I judge this movie on its name, and that's The Princess Bride. The Princess Bride. Okay, if you're one of those guys like I was, Princess Bride is not what you were thinking. Okay, The Princess Bride starts out as a little boy around like a 10, 11, whatever, being home because he's sick, and his grandfather comes to visit him and reads him a story called The Princess Bride. Like my thoughts going into it, what was just like that little boy, because the little boy started out the movie with being like, no, The Princess Bride, come on, Grandpa, I don't want to listen to Princess Bride, you know, that kind of thing. And as the movie went on, the kid, along with me, started to warm up to the story. I really don't want to spoil anything, because I know there's several guys out there that has turned this movie down so many times. The movie itself has pretty much every bit of genre, however you want to pronounce it, that you can think of. It's got comedy, romance, action, adventure, fantasy. It's a family movie. You can watch it with your friends and family, and not and your kids, and this movie really surprised me. I recommend this movie to every single guy. I'll do that, yeah. Every single guy, this movie is not what you and me were thinking it was. It's full of comedy, definitely give it a watch, because if you think that it's this girly movie like I did for so many years, you couldn't be more wrong. And I was wrong before, I'll admit it now. But definitely give Princess Bride a watch. You're not going to regret it.
Number 44
is The Wizard of Oz. Do I have to say anything? Okay. Classic villain of The Wicked Witch in the West. The fantasy aspect of traveling to this new world and going off to find the Wizard of Oz to be able to go back home. Along the way, Dorothy meets Scarecrow, Tin Man, Cowardly Lion. There's great performances by Judy Garland and Margaret Hamilton, who plays Dorothy and the Wicked Witch of the West, and great performances by the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. I honestly don't know their names. I should probably look this up before I start filming though, but anyways, I'll look it up as I keep talking. But yeah, great performances by those 5 people. I really think they're really the only 5 characters that are major characters. Like everything else is like minor and creatures and that kind of thing. But Ray Bolger, who plays the Scarecrow, did a good job. Brett Laher, I know I'm mispronouncing that, played the Cowardly Lion, and Jack Haley played the Tin Man.
Number 43
is No Country for Old Men. Josh Brolin plays this hunter who comes across a drug deal gone bad, and he steals the case full of money. But after that, he gets chased by one of the most badass hitmans I've ever seen, Antoine Chigurh, played by Javier Bardem. And then while Antoine Chigurh is chasing Josh Brolin, Tommy Lee Jones plays a sheriff who is chasing Antoine Chigurh. So Tommy Lee Jones is chasing Antoine Chigurh while Antoine Chigurh is chasing Josh Brolin. Definitely give this movie a watch.
Number 42
is my personal favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, and that's Inglourious Basterds. This movie is essentially, as Brad Pitt said in that trailer, killing Nazis. The only thing story-wise I'll be talking about is the beginning, where Christoph Waltz, amazing performance by Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa. The introduction to this movie with him talking to that dairy farmer, that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Number 41
is The Green Mile. I honestly don't know why this movie to me is underrated, just because when people talk about Tom Hanks' best movie, The Green Mile is never mentioned. A League of Their Own, Castaway, Big, like those movies are mentioned before The Green Mile. And I love Castaway, I love A League of Their Own, and I love Big, but above The Green Mile, I don't get that. I get that Big put them on the map, and I can understand that. But A League of Their Own, Castaway, but then again, Castaway was Tom Hanks is the only movie, or the only movie. Tom Hanks is a movie. Tom Hanks is the only actor who can make you feel sympathy for volleyball. But anyways, Green Mile. The acting is great from Tom Hanks, Michael Clark Duncan, Jeffrey DeMunn, David Morse, Sam Rockwell, Percy, who the guy who played Percy. I swear I should look these freaking names up before I start filming, but I'll look it up while I talk. The guy who played Percy was, oh my god, I wanted to kill Percy myself. But that's the character, so he did a good job. And the story itself, it was good. Doug Hutchison. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Story is essentially, without spoiling anything, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey DeMunn, David Morse, and Barry Pepper, they are guarding prisoners who are on death row. they eventually have Michael Clark Duncan in custody. That's pretty much it. I can talk about the story without giving any spoilers away. Definitely check out this movie.
Alright, that's it for this video. Be sure to hit that like button, it really helps me out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow for numbers 40 through 31 of the top 100 movies of all time. As always, like me on Facebook at JimX97, follow me on Twitter at JimX97, the links in the description below. And shout.